Located in Western Africa, Nigeria has a population of some 177 million people, most making their living from farming. Nigeria is rich in folklore, with colorful markets and ancient traditions maintained to this day. Incorporated in 1991, Agric International Technology and Trade, AGRITED, brings modern world-class technologies and practices to livestock nutrition, veterinary care, and management. AGRITED has been advocating the transformation of the livestock farming business from cost to yield-oriented. Raising poultry in the tropics is challenging due to the harsh climate, with high temperatures and stressful humidity. Until 2005, AGRITED concentrated on the production of quality premix, as well as sales and distribution of live and inactivated vaccines, liquid vitamins, special feed additives, and high-standard equipment for feeding and drinking systems, laying cages, as well as veterinary items and small family farm irrigation and water supply systems. Like human food, animal feed comprises three main components: energy sources such as maize, wheat, or sorghum; protein sources, soya meal and fish meal; vitamins and minerals, premix concentrates. AGRITED emphasized the production and supply of the most vital non-grain-based, highly sensitive professional vitamin and mineral products, with special nutritional formulations suited to various livestock types and ages. It also produced heavy and light breeds of day-old chicks in a leased hatchery in Ibadan, turning it into Nigeria's national poultry center.
The vision of AGRITED has been to be one of the major players in the poultry industry in Nigeria.
AGRITED corporate DNA is a combination between business objective with human approach and social responsibilities.
In 2006, we acquired 4 hectares of land near Ibadan in Oyo State and established Nigeria's first controlled environment heavy and light poultry breeding houses. The first phase involved the introduction of AGRITED, Israel's most advanced technology for growing and breeding houses, a new digital hatchery, and 1,200 square meters of premix and feed mill facilities. The farm's office was designed to accommodate seminars, training programs, and workshops for groups of 50 to 80 farmers and students.
I started working here not long after I came back from Israel for my master's in animal science at Rehovot.
I completed my master's degree in Israel in animal science. I got an invitation to come, and here I am, working with the team.
I feel really proud working for AGRITED, working here in AGRITED, because I see it as AGRITED is one of the biggest contributors to the economic and food supply in Nigeria.
AGRITED has been for me a platform, and apart from that, it has also helped me to, rediscover myself and to discover potentials that I never knew that I had, and it has really helped to improve my person.
Professional and financial results were quick in coming, and AGRITED chicks achieved immediate recognition for quality and value among commercial poultry farms nationwide. White Plains is a world-class advanced poultry complex combining breeder production flocks, a state-of-the-art hatchery, premix production, and a feed mill, as well as high-standard vaccine and medication storage. The success of White Plains immediately attracted other farmers to establish poultry operations in our area.
When Mr. Zach decided to build the new farm in White Plains, we knew that the only way to achieve the targets is to invest money in high quality and the best equipment for achieve the good results in poultry.
We have been with AgriCare since the inception of the company around 1991.
I've known AGRITED, and AGRITED has proven to be a dependable company in the area of livestock farming.
I have to commend them because they have contributed in no small measure to the development of agriculture in Nigeria.
AGRITED's customer base includes 1,200 customers nationwide. These customers include small, medium, and large-sized poultry and aquaculture farms, feed mills, veterinaries, shops that deal with livestock goods, and distributors.
AGRITED stands for quality all over this country. Whenever you mention AGRITED, people will tell you quality. And then they have also a good relationship with the distributors, with the farmers, and with those they are dealing with. So it's like a family business.
In 2012, increasing demand for AGRITED chicks led to further expansion. An additional 12 hectares of land was acquired at kilometer 18 of the Ibadan-Ejibude Road in Oyo State, with the aim of establishing an ultra-modern breeders growing farm. The move was a professional and biosecurity must for separating growing flocks during weeks 1 to 23 from producing flocks. At 220 meters, this is Africa's longest controlled environment house. It enabled AGRITED to expand parent stock female flock capacity from 7,500 to 15,000. All AGRITED heavy and light flocks are grown in Green Plains and then transferred for production to White Plains Farm and subsequent to the next expansion to Silver Plains Farm.
I visited AGRITED with a lot of advices, coupled with all micronutrients and poultry products that we have been buying from AGRITED. They will give me enough advice to help me start the breeder farm.
And they work with you from planning up till when you start producing the eggs or the chicken.
In 2013, with a view to expanding its breeding and commercial operations to Nigeria's northern states, the AGRITED Board of Directors approved the establishment of the Yola Farm in the Sabore Free Trade Zone, Mayo Belwa, Adamawa State. AGRITED Yola is among the world's most advanced poultry breeding farms for its biosecurity specifications and technological equipment, maintaining interior temperatures at 28 degrees Celsius, enabling viable poultry production even when the harsh climate outside can reach up to 50 degrees. AGRITED Yola includes a Ross 308 broilers growing and breeding farm, a Lohman Brown layers growing and breeding farm, a commercial growing and laying farm, an advanced digital hatchery with a current capacity of over 400,000 hatching eggs at any given time, a modern feed mill of suitable size, and grain storage facilities. AGRITED Yola supplies quality chicks to commercial farms in the north, as well as millions of table eggs for local consumption. Nigeria's growing population and demand for poultry products required further expansion due to the increasing popularity of AGRITED quality chicks. An additional 30 hectares of bushland was acquired along the Ajebo-Abeokuta Road in Ogun State for the construction of Silver Plains Farm. Completed in mid-2015, the first new multi-million-dollar expansion program included 4 new controlled environment heavy breeding houses in Silver Plains, 2 new breeder growing houses in Green Plains, and ultramodern PAS reform equipment was added to the hatchery in White Plains.
The Nigerian economy in the last 5 years has witnessed some relatively stable macroeconomic environment. This has also helped to facilitate this tremendous growth in our operations. All the success in AGRITED cannot be without the visionary and dynamic leadership of the founder and the managing director, Mr. Hamzak, and his management team.
AgroTop houses are designed to achieve maximum results, especially in the tropics. They feature unique galvanized house structures, smooth concrete floors, insulated ceilings, cooling systems, professional lighting, and computerized feeding and drinking control. Computerization reduces operating staff requirements to the minimum. Human beings are the main disease carriers for poultry, but well-trained, highly disciplined staff ensures maximum biosecurity for the most sensitive parent stock production. The hatchery is crucial for achieving optimal yields in professional poultry breeding. It must offer a completely sterile environment with full control over the temperature of internal and external incubators. Established in 2015, a new PAS reform hatchery will bring AGRITED's 2016 capacity to over 2 million hatching eggs at any given time. Premix production and the feed mill are located at White Plains Farm. It stores thousands of tons of grains and finished animal feed, tons of premix vitamin and mineral ingredients, as well as ready-to-use rations for supply to White Plains Feed Mill, Green and Silver Plains, and AGRITED's Yola warehouses, assuring a vast inventory and constant distribution of high-quality animal feed to our flocks. Optimal raw material storage facilities, accurate production equipment, and stringent quality control ensure precise standard feed for our flocks and a steady supply of quality premix for hundreds of customers nationwide. As part of our contribution to Nigeria's poultry and aquaculture sectors, AGRITED offers farming and non-farming companies, as well as individuals, an opportunity to invest in the future of this most challenging food production business. By exploiting rapidly growing protein-based animal food consumption and leveraging more than a generation of expertise in livestock production management, AGRITED offers turnkey projects for the establishment and management of profitable commercial poultry and aquaculture farms. From start to finish, AGRITED establishes modern broiler and layer farms, enabling potential investors to objectively assess the commercial viability of modern integrated poultry and production facilities throughout Nigeria. Detailed business and market analysis are supported by in-depth financial analysis, showing the sources and uses of capital, projected cash flows, and financial statements. AGRITED offers complete construction of commercial farms, including poultry broiler and layer operations, meat processing and rendering plants, egg packing and distribution outlets, feed mills, and other facilities, as well as supervision by senior AGRITED managers, staff recruitment, and training. Unskilled and semi-skilled staff receive local on-the-farm training, while top farm managers are trained abroad. AGRITED supplies the farms with its high-standard Ross 308 and Lohman Brown chicks, as well as supporting poultry products to ensure optimal professional and business results. Its turnkey projects are also available to non-farmers wishing to benefit from stable, profitable agriculture projects in their home base or in high-potential market regions.
We are managing the farm for at least 5 to 6 years, and during this time, the farm is returning the investment, but also we are training the staff in a way that when we are leaving, the farm can exist in the same way without any problem. For this matter, we establish a poultry house in the youth village in Israel called Bet Shemen, and there we are training Nigerian farmers with the most advanced technology and the working method.
It's been a tough work for all of us. No dull moments. We have times that we have to work from Monday to Sunday, but we thank God that the company today is something we are all very proud of.
I feel really proud because of AGRITED has given me the opportunity to expand the knowledge in agriculture.
But as far as I know, in Nigeria today, AGRITED boasts of the best farm technologically, poultry farm in Nigeria. And I can tell you it's a result of the hard work, is doggedness. I think that is the right word, doggedness. It's a result of that we are getting to where we are today.
If you don't enjoy what you are doing, if you don't believe in the dream of the company, I'm very sure you won't stay this long. Because I can tell you some of my colleagues, the keys they get back to when they get to the company the kids are always going to employment right now. So that's something great.
I'm so proud to see with us people who joined me in the company 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, and in some cases enjoyed their children coming as the next generation in our manpower team.
Over the last 25 years, AGRITED's business has grown at an average annual rate of 25%. Nigeria's population is growing by 2.8% yearly, and World Bank data show annual poultry product consumption growing by 3.5% per capita. That's 9.8% nationally per annum. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy and most populous country. By 2025, its population will reach 250 million, with a demand for about 550,000 tons of broiler meat and 19 billion edible table eggs. AGRITED will remain at the professional and financial forefront of poultry production.
After 25 years of operation in Nigeria, I wish to leave behind me a legacy of full contribution to the transformation of Nigeria's poultry industry from traditional into modern and most efficient sector.
The future is bright for Nigeria's poultry and aquaculture industries, an attractive prospect for those who wish to supply food products to the growing population within its borders and beyond.